Imagine waking up one chilly morning. The mist is still rising from the ground, and there's a certain quiet around you. You look outside to see your Karelian bear dog staring out into the wilderness, eyes sharp, alert, and ready for action. You can almost feel the intensity of their focus as they catch a scent, ready to chase, track, or protect. This is no ordinary dog. The Karelian bear dog is one of the most loyal, hardworking, and fearless companions you can have, but only if you're prepared for the challenge. Why is this dog nicknamed the Bear Whisperer and trusted to save lives? Keep watching for this unusual story. Let's start with the basics. Owning a Karelian bear dog isn't for everyone. If you're the kind of person who wants a dog that will happily curl up on the couch with you all day, this might not be the breed for you. But for the dedicated few who understand this breed's nature, owning one can be an unforgettable adventure. These dogs are not only known for their unmatched work ethic, but also for their incredible instincts. Often referred to as the Bear Whisperers, Karelian bear dogs were originally bred to hunt and protect against large predators. They have a natural drive to confront, track, and deter large wildlife without being overly aggressive. But how do they become the brave, fearless protectors they are? Let's dig into that. Training a Karelian bear dog is an adventure in itself. These dogs are independent, which means they won't just do what you ask them to unless they see a good reason to do it. But don't worry, they are incredibly smart, so with the right approach, they can be trained to do amazing things. Start training them when they're puppies. Socialization is key. The more experiences they have with new people, environments, and animals, the more adaptable they'll become. This can help ease their natural aloofness and wariness around strangers. Think of it like introducing a wild animal to a domesticated world. The more exposure, the better. A key thing to remember is that Karelian bear dogs are not always great at listening when they get distracted. They have an incredibly strong prey drive. That means if they spot something that catches their interest, like a squirrel, a bear, yes really, or even just a tantalizing scent in the air, you need to have a solid recall command in place. Trust me, Come is going to be your best friend. The earlier you start training this command, the better. Also, let's talk about consistency. These dogs are not going to take kindly to mixed signals. You can't give them a command and then change your mind the next day. They'll take advantage of that and you'll find yourself in a game of who's the boss, so firm but fair is the way to go. Training needs to be clear, consistent, and of course patient. And if you're a first-time Karelian bear dog owner, don't hesitate to call in a professional trainer. Their working instincts and intelligence mean they can quickly pick up advanced commands or tricks, but you'll need some guidance along the way to prevent them from getting the upper hand. Now let's talk about keeping your Karelian bear dog healthy and strong. These dogs are active, and I mean active. Whether they're tracking a scent, running through a forest, or hiking with you, their bodies need the right fuel. A high-protein diet is a must. Look for dog food that has meat listed as the first ingredient. Karelian bear dogs need that protein to keep their muscles strong and their energy levels high. But don't go overboard. Karelian bear dogs are known to put on weight if they don't get enough exercise, and we're talking about a breed that loves to move. So be careful with portion control, especially if you're not doing 2-hour hikes every day. Fresh water should always be available, especially after a workout. Hydration is key to keeping your energetic friend at their best. Speaking of exercise, the Karelian bear dog is not a couch potato. They need a lot of activity. And I mean a lot. You're looking at 1.5 to 2 hours of exercise every day. Whether that's a brisk walk, a long hike, or an active game of fetch, they need to burn off that energy. And it's not just about physical exercise. They're intelligent dogs that love a challenge. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical activity. Puzzle toys, hide-and-seek games, scent tracking, all of these activities will keep their minds sharp and prevent them from getting bored. A bored Karelian bear dog can get a little too creative, and that's not always a good thing. A secure yard is also essential. These dogs love to roam, and you don't want them wandering off into the wilderness. Make sure your yard is securely fenced to keep them safe while they burn off their energy. Karelian bear dogs have a dense, weather-resistant double coat that helps them thrive in colder climates. This coat sheds, and I mean sheds, especially during seasonal changes. So get ready for regular grooming. You'll want to brush their fur weekly to keep it manageable, but during shedding periods, daily brushing is a must to keep your house from looking like a fur factory. Bathing is something that doesn't need to be done too often. Their coat is naturally self-cleaning, but if they get particularly dirty, a mild dog shampoo will do the trick. Also, don't forget about their nails. Trim those regularly, about every 3 to 4 weeks, to prevent overgrowth. Socialization is a big deal for Karelian bear dogs. They are naturally wary of strangers and other animals, so it's essential to expose them to new experiences early on. This doesn't just mean meeting new people. It's about getting them used to different environments, sounds, and sights. A well-socialized Karelian bear dog will be much more comfortable in new situations. When it comes to behavior management, be prepared for a dog that challenges you. But don't worry, with the right balance of love, discipline, and consistent training, these dogs will thrive. And remember, they love having a job to do. Whether it's tracking, guarding, or just hiking alongside you, giving them a purpose is a great way to keep them engaged and happy. Karelian bear dogs are generally healthy, but like all breeds, they have some specific health concerns to be aware of. One thing to watch for is hip dysplasia. Since they're so active, regular exercise is crucial to keeping their joints healthy. Proper nutrition and weight management also play a role in preventing joint problems. Routine veterinary checkups are essential. You'll want to make sure they're up to date on vaccines, heartworm prevention, and general health checks. And don't forget about parasite prevention. Since these dogs spend a lot of time outdoors, fleas, ticks, and worms are always a concern. Finally, let's talk about their living environment. Karelian bear dogs thrive in homes with large yards or rural settings. They're not the type of dog that will do well in an apartment. They need room to roam and explore. Their thick coats make them well suited for colder climates, but you should be mindful of the weather. While they can handle the cold, hot weather can be challenging for them, so keep an eye on them during warmer months. To answer our earlier question, the nickname Bear Whisperer comes from the Karelian bear dog's unique ability to track, confront, and deter large predators like bears without excessive aggression. This skill makes them invaluable for wildlife conservation programs, where they are used to manage human-bear conflicts by safely hazing bears away from populated areas, preventing harm to both people and animals. Their fearless but controlled behavior is why they're trusted to save lives in the wild. So what's it like living with a Karelian bear dog? It's like having a partner in crime who's always ready for action. They're intelligent, independent, and fearless. The perfect companion for those with an active lifestyle and a love for adventure. But they're not for the faint of heart. If you're ready to commit to their needs, from exercise to training to grooming, you'll have a loyal companion for life. So what do you think about the Karelian bear dog? Do you already have one at home? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Up next, meet the comeback kings of the prairie. Did you know the black-footed ferret was once considered extinct? These sneaky little critters have an incredible comeback story. What do black-footed ferrets rely on for over 90% of their diet? Stick around to find out the answer and learn why these nocturnal ninjas are so fascinating. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out more of our videos for more awesome pet content. Until next time, take care of your furry friends.